We're going to be going over the trader recap for FOMC today. We had a 100% play and a 1000% play by me, and then as well as a 1200% play by Goose. All I did was trade off this chart here, and this chart is made from the Fractals. Sam posts it every day in his channel. So if you look at it here, everything in this red zone is considered a short zone because when we're doing this, we're setting H3 values on the fractal system. And then down here, we'd be setting L1 values. So these are all long areas. So we ended up taking puts. Well, first off, FOMC started. We had a straddle. We had calls printed. Puts did not. So they kind of canceled each other out. And then after that, when we came up to this short zone of this 314.22, we got in shorts. We got in a little early. I believe we got in right around 313.9 when we first entered into this short zone. Then after that, we just let them ride out. Realistically, we should have taken calls at this bounce on the pivot line, at least on the first test of the pivot. We didn't, but still made over 115% on it. And then when we came back into this short zone, since we had already tested this area once, we were looking for it to break and then test this H3 value and enter in puts it here. So we entered in, I think, 315.15. And then the highest we went was just 10 cents above. The most our contracts lost were like $2. And then after that, you could see we held all the way down to here. It was at 800%. We sold almost all but runners. And then the runners I was willing to let go all the way back to break even. They didn't get back to break even at this point, but you could see we came back up to the short zone, rejected it, and rode it all the way down for 1,000%. I got out around here for 1,000%. And then for the last 6 minutes, we continued to dump, and I think they went all the way up to like 1,300%. But overall, pretty simple day, made lots of money. Literally just playing off of the support areas and resistance areas on this chart. If you got any questions, feel free to ask, but we just like to keep it simple.